HoodScholars.
Hey man, what's going on? It's your boy Law the Outlaw, and you are now tuned into another episode of the HoodScholars. And I got my dog, FRESHATL in this thing, man. What's going on, bro?
I'm good, my boy. For real.
For sure, man. It's been a long time coming, bro. We've been trying to link up for damn near 2 months now. Yeah, for sure. I had to lock in with you before spring break.
No doubt.
But check this out, man. For those who don't know, what do you do?
Man, I'm a recording artist. I do music. You know, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. If y'all don't know, make sure y'all get to know. Y'all gonna be seeing me real soon. FRESHATL.
So, a recording artist, are you a rapper, singer? What are you?
I do a little bit of both, you know. I really started out with rap, you know, but I'm transitioning right now to R&B.
Do you find yourself songwriting as well?
Yeah, I do a little bit of songwriting myself. I just got back writing, but I've been freestyling for a long time.
Okay, so like, what made you decide to go back to writing after freestyling for such a long period of time?
Man, you gotta stay consistent. Like, you gotta just keep working. When you're not in the booth, you gotta find, you know, your mind be idle sometimes. So you keep your mind, you know, busy. You know, grab a pen and pad, or you know, get your phone, notepad. You know, do what you gotta do.
At what age would you say that you started writing?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Boy, you knew that I taught. You know, some folks, you ask them, boy, it'd be a little bit of cap on it. They'd be like,
I know, because I had
grade 12.
I mean, I was in like kindergarten. I had a red photo with all my raps and rhymes and shit, like just writing them down.
Yeah.
And one day I lost them. Couldn't even go back to that, so I just had to keep on writing. That was like 6.
For sure. So speaking of that, did you have a lot of musical influences in your family and things of that nature?
Oh yeah. My whole family, they've been like involved in music for a long time. They used to play the drum, you know, keyboard, you know, singing in the choir.
So early on we could find you like in the church?
Nah, y'all can't find me in the church, but I was somewhere close, you know, just picking up, you know, the melodies and drums and, you know, the keyboard, all that good stuff.
So what were you doing before you started rapping since you weren't in the church? Like, what was some of the hobbies and things of that nature that you were like engaged in?
I mean, I was in the church because my family, they big in the church and stuff, but like
you weren't necessarily like praise dancing and things?
Oh, nah, not that much. Nah, I wasn't doing none of that. But, I mean, as long as I can remember, I've been doing music.
So that's been it?
I've been doing music.
So before you was FRESHATL, who were you?
I was Fresh.
Fresh?
Yeah.
So where that name come from?
Well, Fresh?
Yeah.
My favorite movie, Fresh. So
with that young guy from the wood?
Yeah, he was a hustler, so I just picked it up and we just been running with that ever since.
That movie's deep. Talk about the significance, why that is a movie that's a go-to for you. Like,
I mean, honestly, Fresh, he was just a hustler. And then, like, he tried to put on his homeboys to get some money. You know, I mean, everything didn't work out how it worked out, but he still stayed solid, though. You know, he tried to maintain, you know, help his family out, you know. So he just was like a go-getter. That's just like me, a go-getter.
What was the biggest takeaway that you would say, like, from that movie? Because there was a few different things. Like, Samuel Jackson was in that movie. Shout out to my Morehouse brother doing his thing. But he wasn't a good dad in the movie. But what was some takeaways from that movie? Because there was a lot going on.
I mean, honestly, I just like his whole character, how he just, you know, regardless of what he had going on, he tried to reach back out to his family, you know, and make sure everything was situated. He also stacked his bread. So make sure y'all stack y'all bread. Do what y'all got to do.
For sure. So coming up, what was some of your favorite hip-hop albums?
Ooh, growing up, my brother used to stay riding the Get Rich or Die Trying. So we stay listening to that. Other than that, I really didn't listen to none, like, other than, like, you know, 50 Cent, Outkast. We was listening to what's his name? He's from up north, Dipset. We listen to all them.
You know, it's crazy. 50 Cent's second album, The Massacre, came out 15 years ago yesterday.
Whoa, man.
So
shout out to him, man. He been putting in that work lately, for real.
Think about that, man. 15, not the first album, the second album. So that means, like, we getting old.
Yeah, he been in the game a long time.
For sure, man. So what would be like your dream collaboration, like with an artist, producer, dead or alive?
Ooh, hey, first, if I get some cash, I'm gonna hit up Future, you know, cause we from the 6.
Yeah.
So other than Future, I'll probably reach out, you know, some R&B acts. Oh, if I had a chance, I would get Whitney Houston on the song. That would be fire. But producer-wise, whoever just consistent right now, I'll reach out to anybody.
What's your favorite Whitney track? Cause I've never heard that. That's different.
She got a lot, but off the top, I can't even say at the top. Just rest in peace, Whitney Houston.
Okay, that's respect. Hey, man, you been through a little bit of media training. You know what to say. So speaking of Whitney Houston, you know she sung a lot about love and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, last year you dropped a project called The Love Files.
For sure.
Right? And Body Calling and Heartfelt were a few of the fan favorites.
Definitely.
So can you talk to me a little bit about the approach and subject matter of that project versus the prior 2 projects that came out? You know what I'm saying? Because that one seemed like it was a little bit targeted towards the sensitive side. So talk about that.
Well, definitely at that time, you know, I definitely want to reach back to my females, you know. Like I said, I would transition to my R&B. So I had a song on there called Body Calling, was like, it did really well. I basically was just trying to, you know, get to that market, let them know like, hey, I'm versatile and like, I'm here to stay.
How important is that, being able to, I don't want to say switch different markets, but being able to accommodate different markets? How important is that in today's music game?
I mean, it's very important because, you know, the music game switch up every day. So, you know, being able to stay on top of the new trends, you know, and what's vibing and what's not vibing is very important.
Definitely. So I read somewhere that you're also a label owner as well.
For sure, for sure.
So talk a little bit about that. How did you come into owning a label? Did you inherit it? Like, what happened?
Now, actually, we from the east side, you know, Zone 6, and one of the fellow artists on the label, GBS Scoop, me and him linked up. He been my friend for the longest, but when I finally came back to Atlanta in 2015, we sat down and chopped it up. It was like, hey, let's put together a label. So the label's called Grind by Fate Records. And basically, you know, we just help, you know, young up-and-coming artists, you know, help them find an outlet, you know, to express themselves, you know, and just capitalize on the brand.
All right, so that answer, you know, it revealed a few different things for me. So you said in 2015 you came back to Atlanta. Where were you before that?
I was in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay, Duval. I'm from Florida. I'm from Broward County, Florida.
For sure.
But so talk a little bit about how, you know, Duval influenced you, because I know it's wild out there.
On this project right here, I kind of reached back out to my roots in Jacksonville. Like,
okay.
For sure. Like,
life learning lessons too. Okay.
You know what I mean? So on this project, I'm kind of just touching back, like letting them know, look, like I ain't forget about y'all. Y'all main reason why I did this, because without Jacksonville, I wouldn't have no content to talk about. You know what I mean? No subject, but Jacksonville really played a big part of my career. So we got life learning lesson too.
What's one of your most memorable moments in Jacksonville?
Too many, but I mean, if I could pick, I met my friend named Kilo. He took me to the studio for the first time when I was in Florida. So me and him and going to the studio in Florida.
Yeah. Kind of jump started that. Yeah. Definitely. That's hard. So what goes into actually owning your own label? Because, you know, I'm about to interview somebody else today. He has his own label as well. So like, I want you guys to kind of like educate those at home who not, you know, in the music business. So how do you go about getting your own label? Can anybody do it? Does it take a lot of money? Like, what going on?
I mean, first and foremost, you got to get a team, you know. Before you get a team, you got to get your mind right. And then after you get your mind right and get your team right, you got to get your bread right.
Okay, now I'll talk your shit.
Because, like, this industry, like, it take money. But, I mean, if you know who you need to connect with and who you surround yourself with, anything is possible.
Yeah, for sure.
We got Grind by Fate Records. We got a few artists on there. We got some photographers. We got graphic designers, you know.
Oh, so there's a whole, like, more than a label, is also like a media production company as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hard.
So other than that, we just been moving, you know, doing what we got to do, connecting the dots, and then we here.
You cooking up. What does success look like in the eyes of yourself?
I mean, really, success just means happiness. Like, if I'm happy, then I know I got success. Cause like, without being happy, you ain't gonna be able to do what you do and love what you love. So, I mean, success just being able to take care of your family, be happy, you know, and just keep on prospering and growing.
What's something that people don't know about FRESHATL that they need to know?
If y'all don't know what y'all don't know about FRESHATL, y'all need to get this album. It drops on March the 6th. I'm speaking real truth, real facts about everything I done been through recently from 2015 up to now. You know, make sure y'all get that.
For sure, man. Ooh. What's the words to live by?
Hey, truth and honor.
Truth and honor. Why honor? I hear truth a lot, but why honor?
I mean, I feel like the game is just so like different now. Like, people don't really like look back to like who came before them and you know, pay respect. So like, we gotta give like shouts out.
Speak on that, bro. Speak on paying your respects, bro. Because folks don't be paying their respects, bro.
You just gotta like real talk.
Why is that important? Like, it's not that you have to do it to necessarily get to where you're going, but why is it important to do?
I mean, cause we gotta lead by example. So the next generation come out, they're gonna look back like, oh yeah, he put us on that, or he just, you know, helped us to realize you can do it this way. So if I feel as though 50 Cent or Outkast helped me, you know, be myself, then why not, you know, show them some honor, show them some praise, you know, let's get it.
Definitely. You're definitely more than a musician. So who would be some of the people that influence you that are not in the music industry or don't have anything to do with entertainment?
I'd say like Martin Luther King, T.D. Jakes, you know. I grew up in the church a lot, so like I was kind of around like a lot of different people. So I say like T.D. Jakes, you know, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, those people kind of like Oh yeah, Langston Hughes, because he was a poet. So yeah.
Dang, bro.
For sure.
Okay, I'm gonna have to lock in with you, dog.
For
Off
sure.
camera, I'm gonna have to lock in with you.
For sure.
So you know, this year is 2020, man. Election year. There's a lot of things going on this year. We got your project about to drop on March 6th. Need to go get that.
Got to.
Also, though, in March we got the primary elections coming up. So with that being said, do you feel like it's important for young people to get out and vote?
I mean, definitely. If you got a chance and you got the will, go vote. Cause like you never know your vote can count. So like whatever you do, go to them ballots and go vote for whoever you feel as though can be, But other than just primary elections, I feel as though we should tap into more like locally. Cause if you tap in more locally, those like the decisions that really count. Like the mayor, the governor,
talk your shit.
The county sheriff.
For sure.
You don't see these people on a regular basis. These are people that can, help, get you some funding or whatever you got going on. So make sure I go vote primary and locally.
All right. So I've been asking this question since 2020 has started. Yeah. And I've on the back end from about like February to now, I've been getting an answer, that we do need to get more educated. So what I would like to ask you is, how do we go about getting more educated? Like, what's a way that, we can get the regular family on the West End educated or the regular family like on Cascade that might not have anybody that's in college? Like, how do we go about getting those people educated and stuff like that? Or how do we go about putting the information in reach of them? You know what I'm saying? So like that's just something that I would like to ask you. You might not have the answer, but I just want to get your opinion.
That's a lot to answer on, but I mean, teach one. Like, I mean, however we can spread the word, through media, through Instagram, however you can spread the word. Because many people be on their phone nowadays, so I feel like that's the best way you can really get to them. So if you tell one person, they might tell one person. That's like word of mouth. So however you can get the word out, let them know. For
sure. That just might work, bro, because that's how Jay-Z, Nas, and all them boys were able to sell millions of records back in the day. So that just might be the solution to our problem. But look, this show is called HoodScholars. On every episode, man, we ask our talent, to open their hearts, open their minds, open their souls, and share with the people, you know what I'm saying? It's called Open Letters. So basically with that being said is, you now have the opportunity to tap in with your fans, with people who you feel like have been supporting you, or or maybe people who might not know who you are, but later when they see this, it's just a message for them.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, you feel me? The floor is now yours.
First and foremost, shout out to God, because without God, none of this would even be possible. Second, shout out to my family. Third, shout out to my team, Ground by Faith Records. Shout out to HoodScholars, man, for even allowing me to come in here. Shout out to Clark Atlanta as well. We just been grinding, just been working. I really want anybody and everybody, if you listen to this interview, to go grab my new mixtape, Lifeline Lesson 2. It drop on March 6th on all platforms. It's on Spinrilla front page. Any app, any streaming site you got, go get that. And other than that, man, just stay true to yourself, be independent, and don't let up on these folks. All 2020.
For sure, man. You heard it here first. It's me, your dog, Law the Outlaw, and my dog, FRESHATL. In this motherfucker, you did what I'm saying. Until next time, we out this bitch.
Clean.